Hey guys, Jennifer Lehner here with jenlehner.com, and it is really official. There's no doubt about it. Video is the way to go. As you can see, I've got this pretty new Facebook page as I've been rebranding myself. I only have 210 likes on the page, although I will say that that has happened in about a month, 200 likes with no paid like ads, because I want all of my likes to be really exactly the people who are interested in my stuff. I don't want to buy any likes with Facebook advertising, and I'm happy to just take my time growing those likes, because what I know and what I hope you know is that if we want to reach people with our content, it really doesn't matter how many followers are on our page. There's lots of great ways to get our stuff out in front of people. And so it brings me back to videos, and I want to show you a couple of things. If I click on videos, the first thing you see is, of course, the feature video, which is super easy to change out. Anyway, this is what I want to show you. If you look at all these videos, we're going to zoom in. I want you to look at how many views, okay? 78 views, 244 views, 66 views, 156 views, 120, 74, 100, 172. This one has 172. It's really quite unbelievable. Remember, there's only 210 likes on my page. So how did I do this? I want to show you, and I'm going to go through step by step exactly what I do every time I create a video. And I want you to be thinking about what kind of video tutorial you can offer of value to your target audience. So what I like to do is a brief, this will probably be a little longer than what I normally do, but a very brief tutorial video for people, showing them step by step how to do stuff with regard to digital tools and social media. But all of us really have something that we can demonstrate on video. So the first thing I do is I sit in front of my computer as I'm doing now, and I record my screen as I am doing now. And I am recording my screen with a software that is called ScreenFlow. And that is what is available for a Mac. If you have a PC, you would use a similar software called Camtasia. And I really can't say enough about ScreenFlow. I have used in the past, I know how to use iMovie, and it's a good editing software, but this is so much easier because as soon as you edit your project, as soon as you film your product, as soon as you film your tutorial, you're able to immediately edit it, export it, download it, upload it. It's super easy. So I'm going to show you step by step. As you can see right here in the top right-hand corner is a little camera with a dot in it. The top right-hand corner shows that I'm recording. Now over here on the right-hand side, you can see that there are all these options, and like right here, I can add media. So I can upload photos, I can upload videos, I can upload screenshots, anything I want, and I can just drag it right in to the video. Insert text box. All right. Test, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this comes in really handy because a lot of times when you're editing your video, you realize that you said something incorrectly or you gave a wrong URL, and you could just really quickly in the editing process just plop in there what you need to say. And of course, at the end of every video, I love to put my website, the address to our incredible Front Row Facebook group in there, and any other pertinent information. So that's a really great feature. Okay, so as soon as it's done, I go over here and I hit File. As soon as it's done, I edit it. And let's see, I don't know if I can show you that in here. I think I can, even though I'm filming. So if I go here, you see where the red cursor is? And let's say right here, I sneezed, okay? It's happened. So let's say I have a big sneeze right here. I'm go up here to edit, split clips, okay? And then I come over here, and then I wait for the sneeze to be done. Let's say it's here. and then I hit edit, split clip again, and then I would hit delete, which I'm not going to do because I'm not actually editing this video, but I would hit delete, and these little yellow boxes here where the hiccup is, or the sneeze, would just disappear. And it's just that easy. So after I'm done clipping out all the mistakes and the warts and the hiccups and the sneezes, then I go here and I hit File, Export. As soon as I do that, it saves it really quickly on my desktop, okay? So now that's done, the next thing we're going to do is, okay, so I'm going to add a video, and I'm going to choose the one that we just saved to our desktop, and let's pretend it's this one, how to use buffer. And so we're going to choose it, and we're going to name it how to use buffer, and then we're going to give a description, blah blah blah, and then for where, I always add my website. All right, and then we would post it. Okay, the next thing I do, as soon as the video is up there, I'll edit the video and I will give it a custom thumbnail. So if I scroll through, it will suggest certain pictures for me. But I want a very particular thumbnail. And as you can see, I've got all these images created here. And what I do is I go into Canva, of course. You can also do this in PicMonkey. And it's very easy because once you start designing these and you want your thumbnails to look consistent with your branding, so what you can do is just pick one that you've already done, click copy. There it is. Now I have a copy of the one I have done before. And then I literally will just change the text to be, how to use buffer. And of course, I've already done this, but I would create it right here. How to use buffer to manage your social channels consistently. Plop in a photo, whatever seems to make sense. Download it. Then as I'm editing my video, I'm going to add the custom thumbnail. And there it is. And I choose it. That's how I would add the image to the video. So now that that's all taken care of, the next place I'm going to post this is on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go over to YouTube and I'm going to click upload right here. So I'm going to click upload, and then I'm going to find that same file on our desktop, which was how to use buffer. I'm going to write my description. I'm going to make sure that I add tags because this is searchable by Google. So I want to make sure and add keywords where people can find it. So if it's buffer, I might do social media, Facebook, how to, because there's a whole section on for how to, how, it will suggest right here, how to website category. It's suggested buffer software, and I'll just keep going. And then same thing right here. It's asking me for a custom thumbnail. Guess what? We've already created it. I just used it for Facebook, and I'm going to use it here as well. So I will click here and upload that same custom thumbnail. So now I've published it on YouTube as well. Okay. So while I'm at it, it'll really only make sense that I tweet it. So now I'm in Twitter. So I'm going to click tweet, how to use buffer, and then maybe I'll put in here video so people know it's a video, and maybe I'll hashtag social media. And then I'm going to add a link to the video that I have shortened in Bitly. And I'm going to add a photo. And what photo do you think I'm going to add? You got it, the how to use buffer thumbnail photo. And although it doesn't look formatted correctly, as soon as I tweet it, it's going to look big and beautiful in the news feed. So now I've tweeted it. Where else do we need to put it? Well, on Pinterest, of course. So when we were in Canva before, if we were smart, we went ahead and took care of Pinterest as well. And whoopsie. And here is my Pinterest, one of my Pinterest, this is the Pinterest how to use buffer picture that I created. But you can also come over here if you're creating one from scratch and you don't have one to copy, then you would just click the Pinterest graphic and do the same thing. And then the next time you go in, each and every time you do a video, and you're going to post it on these channels, you would just simply copy it and change the text and, maybe change the picture if you want to. A lot of people use the same picture every time, which isn't a bad idea because it certainly is time saving. The most important thing is that you keep everything branded. It looks better in your collection on YouTube and on, everywhere. Okay. And if you want to, you could certainly do the same thing on Google Plus and anywhere else you want to post it. But this is what I do each and every time that I create a video. I post it to YouTube, I post it to Facebook, I post it to Twitter, and I post it to Pinterest. But that still doesn't answer the question, right, of these numbers, because the stuff I posted on Facebook, the stuff I posted on YouTube is not bringing me these numbers, nor is the stuff that I'm posting on Pinterest. The analytics over there are different. I'm getting views over there as well, but these views are unique to Facebook. So if I only have 200 videos, where do you think they're coming from? Groups. That's right. I have a group called The Front Row, which is pretty active, and usually when I post things there, people will take a peek, even if they don't watch it all the way through. But I also will post it in other groups where I feel like it will be recognized as something valuable. And there are loads and loads of Facebook groups these days, and they really are incredible places to learn and share and grow. So that is it, you guys. So it doesn't matter how many likes you have on your page. Every single eyeball that has viewed these videos is now knows me a little bit. So, and hopefully each of these videos has helped someone a little bit. So think about what you can do to share your expertise via video with people who are hanging out in various groups. And of course, on your regular channels as well. So I'm sorry this one was so long, but it kind of required this amount of time to really show you exactly how it is that I do this. So if you haven't already joined The Front Row, make sure to go over to facebook.com/groups/in the front row. Visit my website at jenlehner.com. And when you get over there, you could sign up for my free webinars. I do them about once every 2 weeks, and they're totally free, usually without a pitch. In fact, I haven't pitched anything yet. So head on over, and I look forward to seeing you in the group.